How did you decide to become a firefighter?
I decided to become a firefighter after having many different jobs, going to school, but I'd always wanted to be a firefighter. I'd always and felt drawn to this career, and I always liked it as a kid. I saw people riding on fire trucks, and I always wanted to be there. And I started as a volunteer, so I got into the fire service that way. It was exciting, in addition to the firefighting aspect, it was going on car crashes and helping people, and I just enjoyed it, and it was exciting.
What's your favorite part of being a firefighter?
My favorite part of being a firefighter is the camaraderie, and working along with a team. We have a really good team here. It's, we go out there, we get the job done, we have fun doing it, and we help everybody at the same time.
What's your most memorable moment of the job?
Well, they're all memorable. As far as exciting, there's fires, there's car crashes. Most memorable recently would be that we delivered a baby right here in Montera. We received a call that there was a woman in labor, and we hear that often. Sometimes we go to the call and the woman's not exactly in labor, but this time she was having the baby right there, and we got there and we were able to set up all of our equipment, and within 5 minutes we were holding a new baby girl, and that was great.
Do you recommend firefighting as a profession?
I do recommend firefighting as a profession. I think it's a great job. I think that it gives you time because of the schedule. It allows you to really get into your work, but also have time off with your family. You can travel. You can even have another job if you wanted to in your time off. That's up to you. I prefer to enjoy my family and my time off, but I would recommend it for anybody that likes excitement and the fulfillment that you can get from being a firefighter.
What are the main hazards firefighters face?
Well, you're driving with your lights and sirens on, rushing to calls safely, always safely, but there's always the risk of getting in an accident. When you go to medical calls, there's always the risk of contracting whatever that person has, a cold or the flu or whatever they have. And then there's rescues, on the side of the road, or cliff rescues, or possibly in fires themselves. There's always a fact you might get burned. We train to combat that sort of danger. But those are some of the hazards. Hazardous materials calls. There's all types of things that we train for, but they are associated hazards that come with this job.
Do you enjoy your 3-on, 4-off work schedule?
I do. I do enjoy the schedule. It allows me to have time with my family and time to do anything I want to do. I like to surf a lot, and it gives me time to do that in my time off. I live in Santa Cruz, so I get a lot of days off right in the middle of the week. Everybody's at work.
What are the things you have to do to become a firefighter?
Okay, well, at minimum, you have to graduate high school or have a GED. That's the minimum requirement. But usually an associate's degree in fire technology helps. Becoming a volunteer fireman or a cadet in the program will always give you more of a leg up on other candidates. And then, keep going to school, keep learning. Most of the fire entrance exams involve, reading comprehension, math, spatial orientation, mechanical aptitude, and the fire service is looking for more well-rounded candidates. It's not the old days when you didn't have to have an education. Education matters, and it's huge in the fire service, and it'll get you to promote and go a lot farther. Yeah, the fire service is also looking for candidates with medical training, either emergency medical technicians or paramedics. It's often 1,200 applicants for 10 jobs, so it's very competitive. So the more training you have, the better of a chance you'll have for those spots. Currently,
So this is all of our vehicle extrication equipment. Got your cutters and your spreaders. This is what's known as, the jaws of life, if you've heard of that before. And then the power unit to run all that, all the hydraulic hoses to make those connections. When people get trapped in a vehicle, that's what we're going to use to get them out. Mark mentioned before with becoming a firefighter, being a paramedic, it's one of the ways to set yourself apart. This is all of our EMS equipment. So we have cardiac monitors, drug boxes for medicine, other CPR and airway type stuff.
What's going on here? All right, so.
If we get a call, you're coming with.
Okay.
Four. You. It's good times.